Hi guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 96 of Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and feel free to join me till the end of this incredible adventure. Okay, in the previous episode we saw that Dai, Pop, and all the others seem to be hopeless, and they think that everything is over, but I don't think so. So let's see what's going to happen today. Are you ready to join me with these? Check it out. Who's that? For a second I thought it was Kirva. Oh. No way. So... wow, it's becoming angry. That was Baran, right? That seems Leona, but it's not. So he is confined inside of this statue now. But why is this dragon appear now? I mean... That's the voice actor of a freezer. Why do I believe that he's not dead? Is he really dead? I mean, I'm talking about Kirva. Yes, I remember that he fought against Avan, but... Wow. No, as I was telling you, Van is super sure. Is too sure. Come on, Dai, yes, remember about your father. No. Look, in this episode, things will change, I'm pretty sure. No way. No, Papa. It's not true. Is it Meru? Yes! Yes! I'm happy for that. Yes. Standing ovation for Meru. Oh yes. She is really essential. Wow, Meru. What a character. In fact, good job, Meru. I mean, even if you don't love her, she keeps loving you. Of course. That was really beautiful when she said, "Don't give up." I really liked that. Yeah. Oh no, he figured it out. No, it's not over. No, it's not going to happen. Don't say sorry, you did your best, but it's not over yet. Yes! Oh! Okay. But he can't use his arms, so yeah, Nova is doing it for him. Good job, Nova. Oh yes, good job, Lomberg. See, the aliens that I was talking to you about before. Even if he keeps laughing, his destiny is written already. Wow, I love even him. Look, I like Lomberg. Whoa! Oh, look. Oh, I start getting chills. Did you see Pop's hands? Oh! Dai, Tate, stand up. Stand up. I love Pop so much. What? Oh no, there's a barrier and they can't go out. No! Pop is not dead, right? Oh, this is so great, but show me Pop. Wow, Flora, I'm happy that she's still alive. That's awesome. No, but Pop, show me his face. No, he's fine. No, don't do anything on her, okay? No, don't touch her. Oh! Oh, yes! No! Because he's brave. Because he's a Yusha. Nova resist. I feel the tension for real. Go ahead. Don't give up. Yes, exactly. Wow, what a great team. Maybe longer. Long, I guess. Because it's our destiny. Yeah. Yes. Always together. Yes. Yes. The intensity is the same if love is there. Yes. That's what you don't understand, Van. That's your limit. No matter how much it takes. Yeah, exactly. We also love him for this. Meru, we got you. Yes, Dai. Stand. Mm. Yes. Oh! Yes! Absolutely. so amazing. This episode was simply emotional. And first of all, I wanted to say that I'm really happy that Meruru saved everyone. Look, as soon as I saw her or that I heard her, I was so happy to be right. And we understand, as much as I was telling you in the previous episode, that characters don't depend on their role. I mean, don't depend on their importance in the story, because even the smallest character can make a difference. And let me tell you honestly, I don't think that Meru is a small character, but compared to the usual team that we are usually used to see, Meru seems to be a secondary character, okay, or a thirdly character. But in this case, we could understand how much important a character like her is, also because it's thanks to her that we could make it somehow. And it's a thanks to her that once again she could find the proper words to say to Pop in order to cheer him up and to let him understand that it's not over until you want. Until you understand that by not being alone, there's always one chance to do something. There's still hope over there, as soon as you have people surrounding you, giving you hope. And I think that this concept is really beautiful, because we could see that both Dai and Pop were just facing the truth at that time. I mean, they were saying, look, we are just the two of us and nobody else can come and save us anymore. So we have to face the truth. We have to face the fact that we were defeated. But you don't know that something else might happen and you don't even realize that this could be possible, but it's possible. So I really like the fact that they show us that even if we are too convinced of our beliefs based on what we see in front of our eyes, there is even something else we couldn't see that could be true too. And Meru is this example. Nobody could imagine that Meru could save all of them, but she did it. And that's the difference. That is the hope that you can't see, that it's coming because it's still there to cheer you up and to let you stand up once again and not be defeated so easily. I think that human beings have this great power. They have this will to survive, the will to go ahead no matter what. And that's a great difference between them and Van Sama, because Van Sama has lived so many years, so many centuries, and he didn't have the fear to die so far. So the great difference is this. Now we have some human beings that are struggling to fight, to go on living, and I think that Pop is the great representation of these. He was always struggling, asking himself, why do we have to die, and why there's no other choice to make in order to make our lives longer. But I agree with what the Pop's mom said, because no matter the fact that we have to die, and this is something we can't deny. This is something we can't go against it. We just have to accept it. But the way in which we are accepting this death that is coming makes a difference. And what she was telling him was that the most important thing is to be together. The most important thing is not to stay by yourself alone, but if there is somebody next to us cheering us up and willing to fight all together till the end, that's the importance of being a human. And I totally agree with these. In the hardest times of our life, we always need support. I don't think that people have to struggle by themselves. People are people because they have the great ability to communicate, to socialize, to create bonds. And this great ability can make us feel less hopeless and to fight till the last minute. And I also agree with what Pop says later. That means no matter the time we spend together with somebody, the most important thing is the intensity. The most important thing is how we spend that time together with somebody else. And I think that no, it doesn't matter if it's 5 years, it doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes, as much as he was saying. The most important thing is the way in which we do that. And as soon as we have something in common to do, that's even better, because we can cheer us up over and over again until the last minute. And by staying all together, that's a great resolution, that's a great solution. And I really like the way in which they are still cooperating. Look, even Lomberg, Nova, Meru, Flora, even a Pop that is trying, even in the pitch darkness, to find something to still believe in. And I really like these contrast between Vansama and Pop, because there is even the contrast of the setting. I mean, over there, the sun is sunsetting. It means that the day is almost over. But it's not over still, because the sun is still there, right? So that great contrast between emotions and setting is pretty awesome. Even by the fact that Vansama is super sure that he's going to make it, but he doesn't understand that he is trying to face the light in front of himself, because the sun is still there, but it's like as if he's not seeing it. It's like as if this darkness that is surrounding him is more important than anything else. And I really like the fact that a human being like Pop could teach him, who was supposed to be Daimahod, who is supposed to be this incredible entity that survived lots of years. Yeah, Pop now is teaching him something really great, something that Vansama can't understand. And as much as I was telling you during the reaction, that's his great limit. I mean, the limit is that he can't understand, because by not being human, he can't understand that this fire that is inside of our souls that keeps telling us, look, until the last moment, let's live it as if it's the best one, as if it's the last one. And we're always giving it the most important moments these importance, because by not having an immortal life, we are struggling, we are trying to climb this mountain of destiny as much as we can and as best as we can. This is an important message, guys. I think that no matter the fact that Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Dai, is a story that has already 30 years, more or less, I think that this story is still teaching us something really actual, because even now we are struggling every day to survive and to find something positive for our lives, even if there are lots of obstacles that keep telling us that we can't do anything, that we are inferior than the law of nature and something else. Yes, we are powerless in front of death, but at the same time, it's really nice to face death with somebody else, and by fighting till the end. That's what makes us feeling great, because even if this greatness can happen in 1 second or in 1 minute or in 1 year, the greatness to have felt like this matters, because the result will be always the same. So human beings don't have just in common the result, that means death, but we also have some other things in common that we can find before death and collect some great memories for people who are coming next. That's our legacy, and by creating our legacy as a paradox, we are creating something unlimited, something that it's not over. So I really like this resilience that Pop is having right now, and I really like the moment in which Dai is confessing his love to him. I mean, he's definitely saying, you are my best friend, Pop, and it was really nice to have met you since the beginning. I definitely felt emotional because that's the best love confession before the result, before even knowing if they can make it or not. Who cares? Because the most important thing were the feelings that were conveyed once for all. And listen, I think Pop made a great journey because he started since the beginning, since he was really young. Thanks to this flashback we could see that he was really fragile, he was really insecure, he was really afraid of life, to live life, because what he was always thinking was death. And until he started his journey, until his mother could have given him these proper moral values that were conveyed till the end, we could see this process as a development of character that was simply great. And I don't mind if there are not lots of battles in Dragon Quest, or if many people were complaining, oh, we would have liked to see more battles instead of dialogues. No, I think that even if there are lots of battles, as much as we have seen, the most important thing is the message, what the author wants to convey. And even a dialogue between a human being and a daimao in this way was simply stunning, because we don't need special attacks to convey a message. We don't need a special attacks to become important, or to say something important, or to say something that makes these daimao thinking more about what he doing. I really think that this episode was super brilliant. And look, Avan Sensei, you created such a great student, and Pop's mom and dad, be proud of your son, because your son could make a difference, could lead Dai to the last battle. And also really liked when Pop was trying to understand how much Dai has to go on living, because Dai is half dragon power, I mean half not human, but half human, because Sora was a human being. So I really liked the fact that Pop, till the last moment, is taking care of Dai. And this friendship is beyond edges. There's nothing that can stop these aliens. That was not just made by Avan. I think that these aliens was created by itself throughout experiences. With or without Avan, it doesn't matter. This friendship had to start anyway. And I think that that was a matter of destiny. And this destiny can't be stopped. If there's something that has to be created, it will. No matter if it's because of our own will or not, there's something that can connect the two people no matter what. And I think that this episode was super brilliant. I mean, I was feeling emotional because I think that I still believe that everyone matters in a story. It's not just the main character. We just need to pay attention even on all the others and how they can contribute to help the main character to become what he is. So I think that Dai at the end of this story has to thank all of them. It doesn't matter the quantity of contribution that they give. Everything matters. Everything is that plus that can make a Dai reach the final goal. And I absolutely love this concept that one for all and all for one, because by ourselves we can't do anything. I mean, if we think about it, we always need somebody else to be in contact with. And this story was the perfect example that no matter how much power you have, without that plus, it can't convert into the real power. And when Vansama was asking him, who are you? I mean, what are you doing here in front of me? What do you think you are, right? Papa is nobody. I mean, he doesn't need to be somebody important, because he's already important by giving his speech, by saying what he really thinks, by conveying what his heart is telling him. So he doesn't need to have any sort of a specific power, because power is different inside each of us. The power can be a quality. The power can be like in Dragon Quest a super attack or a superpower like the dragon power, but power can be even the power of words, the power of courage that you find inside yourself when everything is hopeless. So there's not a specific definition of a power. Everyone has its own power, and the most important thing is to use it in the proper way at the proper time and to do what you have to do. So I think Pop made it, and it was super amazing. Let me tell you honestly, I really believe that this episode was making a difference more than other times. Because even Pop understood that he was not a good for nothing for this entire adventure. Okay, he understood it maybe when he was saving a Dai, when he was almost dying during the Baran saga, but I think that right now he had a special confirmation that everything that he was doing so far was meaningful and had a specific purpose. Standing ovation for Meru, standing ovation because I really appreciate women like her. That means I know that Meru understood that she's not corresponded because Pop really likes Mama, but I really like the resilience that she had to admit once again that she loves Pop for these, and these. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're corresponded or not. The most important thing is that you keep loving. There is nothing to feel ashamed because of these. If you love a person, keep loving him, keep loving her, because there is nothing wrong with it. And on the other side, even if he or she is loving somebody else, then there is still a way, there is still the will to keep going on helping this person you love. Otherwise your love is not a mature love, it's not a real love. I really like Meru, and I think that I would have done the same. I would have behaved the same, because no matter if I'm corresponded or not, there's no way I shouldn't help them. There's no way I should feel selfish enough to say, okay, now I don't help him anymore because he told me that he doesn't like me or he made it clear to me. No, I think she's really mature and she's a great woman character. I really like her. Now we saw that Dai found his confidence once again, and I really like this. As much as I was telling you in the previous episode, I like when characters like these can find their confidence once again after they find a moment of their existence in which they find themselves hopeless. So now it's time to attack Vansama. And let me anticipate one thing. I don't know if it's happening or not, but from what Pop was telling him, I can understand even Vansama's solitude and the will to grab this last thing that he can have, that means power. I mean, he's seeking power since the beginning, and I think that Vansama's life or Vansama's existence is pretty miserable because he didn't have the team Dai has. He was always by himself and not trusting anybody because maybe somebody could have betrayed him. So as you can see, if we put ourselves even into Vansama's position, you can understand the solitude and how much power consume you at the point in which you can't even realize what's really important, what really matters. And that's why I'm saying that I would really like to see Vansama defeated, but at the same time, if he could realize what Pop and all the others have told him, that would be so brilliant. I think that that would be so amazing as an ending. By seeing other enemies that were confronting Dai and all the others once defeated, that would be so amazing if even Vansama could do the same path and could realize the mistakes he made and the way in which he could have used his existence in another way, but he didn't. He preferred power, and power consumed his existence. Let's see what's going to happen next time with episode 97 of Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Dai. Thank you so much for the support, and keep subscribing to the channel and click on the notification bell. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next video.